Testing, 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 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Ooh, there we go. Okay. All right. Hello, hello, hello. It is, I think I'm live. Am I live? I think I'm live. It's Christopher Tarantola, and I'm going to be playing some Kerbal Space Program here. Yeah, it says I'm live now. Okay, cool. Alright, so let's see. So these are some new things, like Photon Sailor. Realistic Photon Sailing Experience. Nah. Solar Cycle Simulator? Nah. Science? Nah. Mole. Mark 1 Laboratory Extensions. Deep Space Exploration Vessels. Historic Variants. Airships. No. Let's see if there's any upgradable. Ooh, okay. So we need to update these. Let's go ahead and get that done. So, how is everybody out there? How y'all doing? I missed last week. I'm sorry. It's been a heck of a couple of weeks. So last Sunday I missed because I was sick. Actually, a week ago I had to get a COVID test. It was negative, thankfully, but I was still pretty sick with whatever I had. A little scary, but I ended up all right. All right, let's get this thing started here. So, yeah, and we got a lot going on in space right now. I mean, so what we've launched Perseverance towards Mars, and the Chinese did theirs, and was it Saudi Arabia or no, it was the United Arab Emirates launched something towards Mars as well. We got three different things going to Mars right now, plus the SpaceX just returned earlier today 2 astronauts from the space station on the first crewed mission to the space station from American soil with American rockets and all the other rah America stuff since the space shuttle. So that was pretty cool. Happy about that. Excited about that. Kerbal Space Program, are you coming up? I think you are. Yeah, so I get to watch that with my family. It was not the most riveting in the sense that they're clearly doing things for safety and what they need to do. It is not about prime time television, is it? Certainly nowadays, I wonder if it was like that with the moon landings. Like, you're sitting there watching it, and there was like 5 minutes of excitement, and then the rest of it was just kind of like, okay, this is boring. I'm ready to go. If you're a kid, I'm ready to go play and pick on my sister and, whatever. I wonder if it was like that back then. Be interesting to know. But there've been a lot of tweets. A lot of tweets out there. I'm starting a couple businesses, not just one, but two. I'm starting 2 businesses. So on my other channel, I've been doing some stuff. Same name, Christopher Tarantola, but it's just not gaming stuff. It's business stuff. And I've been doing vlogs And actually, I talk a little bit about what happened last Sunday on there. But I think I'm going to start doing a podcast on there. And I already have a guy lined up that I think late next week we'll be doing an interview with him. And if that does come through, if he does come through and doesn't flake out on me, I have no reason to believe he would, except that so many people tend to flake out on you. It's not about him, it's about people in general these days. But if that works out, I think that's going to be an extremely interesting discussion. He seems like a pretty interesting guy. And I'm about to launch my first product out there. I've written a book about finding your purpose. So a lot of people, particularly if they don't subscribe to religion, they want to have figure out what to do with their lives. So they might feel nihilistic or deterministic, and I kind of have gotten to a point in my life where I've figured a lot of that out. So I've kind of tried to revamp my life, and I've finally gotten to a point where I really feel like I got something figured out. I'm not saying I have everything figured out. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I really kind of broke through to a new level, and I'm starting to share what I did to get there, what I've discovered, the lessons I've learned along the way, and how I'm able to successfully take care of my son, my mother-in-law, my household as a homemaker, start 2 businesses, be a husband. I've lost over 60 pounds over the past 4.5, 5 months. Well, let's say February, March, April, May, June, July. Yeah. So 5.5 months, I've lost 60 pounds. So all of those things none of those things are accidents. All of those are based on very intentional, hard work, and I've really honed into what my purpose, what my long-term goals are in order to get there. And so I wrote a book. It's going to be the first of a series of how to the exercise that you go to say, okay, if you don't have a purpose, or if you don't have a very well defined purpose, how can we define that better for you? Whether you're a Christian, whether you're an atheist, whether you're a Buddhist, or whatever your worldview is, save being a subjectivist, a nihilist, or a determinist. You're going to be able to find your purpose in life, and it ought to be really good. First people to go out and get that are going to get a nice big discount too. So I'm excited for that launch. Now I'm excited this game is finally loaded. We can go back and get started. YouTube Live KSP. Let's do that. Got 4 million in the bank. I think I have lots of science to spend, so we'll have to work on spending it. Excuse me, I apologize profusely. Alright, so we're here back at the KSP. If you haven't been following along, there's some other videos that shows you how we got here. Let's go ahead. We got all this science here. Let's spend it. Let's see. Got 1825, so that's going to go a little ways, but not as far as you would think. Hydroponics, that'll be good for later, but let's see where we are with our rocketry. So I can start to do nuclear, so we can start doing longer duration flights, large volume containment. Ooh, okay, this is going to give you some good stuff. Interesting, all these different pieces here. So that might be something interesting to go for. This is less interesting to me. Well, okay, you got the protective shield. So you get some decent stuff there. Actuators, Advanced landing. Let's see. You got a deployable sky crane, big parachute. Nothing that's super exciting. Excuse me. I am tired. I'll be honest. I could go to bed right now. I don't know how long I'm gonna be playing. I did come in a little bit late. It's already 8:40 local time. Inflatable asteroid habitat that they'll break. This will be good to have. We want to have this one once we get going. I mean, there's only 160. I got to get that. All right, advanced exploration. Ooh, the plant both all these experiments and modules. Really be able to start building out. Ooh, the sound experiment. Those are good. Okay, so that might be an interesting thing to go for. Let's see what we got down here. Oh yeah, hydroponics. Already looked at that. Logistics. What about this? Advanced solar technology. Might want that. Specialized electrics. I might want that. All these buses, which are, yeah. So that's not exciting me. What do we got here? Probodobadine. Advanced multi-spectral scanner. Interesting. Oh, that's a interesting thing. That'll get it to the next level there. I think of these, I think maybe this one's really the only one that I was like, man, I really want. So I'll take that. And let's see, very heavy rocketry. Might be doing that, cutting that a little bit quick here. What is this? A series of containers to hold spare tungsten and uranium. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Because these are like specialized engines. I don't like these engines, quite frankly. It was an interesting mod, and it's probably good for a long thing, but I don't enjoy using them, so that kind of puts a damper on things for me. I think this one is going to be a taker. Nano lathing. Ooh. Composites. Yeah, I might get that. We're starting to run pretty close. I can't get that level stuff anymore. So maybe we still get the nuclear rockets just to have them, or get the larger volume stuff. Yeah, okay, I'm done. All right, now let's see. I don't know that I've finished. If I've like finished the science where I was at with that, because I think I had more science to be able to pull out of. Let's see here. I had, okay, that's a relay. It's a relay probe, right? Mark III. Relay sat. Biome scan, Mark II. So that's around the moon right now. And that wasn't a relay, right? Oh, it's landed at the moon. I landed that on the moon. Okay, well, let's fly it. It's landed on the moon. I kind of vaguely remember doing that. I think I'm going to try and take it to Minmus, maybe. It's been 2 weeks. Yeah, hey, Vals. Welcome to it. Yeah, I was talking about that earlier. You guys coming back. Yeah, that was good to see. Yeah, so how much Delta V do I have on this sucker? Let's see. Delta V. I don't know if I'll have enough to get to. All right, let's plot a course. Plot a course, number 1. All right, there's Minimus set as target. All right, and so to get there, we're gonna want to go this way. So we're want to go When we go up, we're going to start flying that way. Okay. So now, when I go here, when I go up, I'm going to want to go which way? Which way am I pointing? Let's see. I want to go north. I want to go that way. So I want to go that way. Okay. Yeehaw. Alright, I got a nice good apps there. So now I just need to get it out of here. And not even that much, right? And let's just see about trying. Oh, yeah, I get a little encounter there. Got 10 minutes to my burn, so I'm good. Okay. Let's see if we can finagle this up here. There we go. Well, there it was. There it is. Okay. So I got an encounter over here. Ain't that good of an encounter, but I can fine tune it. So good enough. Let's F5 that sucker. Let's see. Oh, I think I got a new mouse, and let's see if I push the right button, it ought to F5 it. Alright, there you go. F5. Cool deal. Alright, it worked. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I push this button on my mouse, saves it. I don't have to F5 it anymore. Okay, cool. So, yeah, now we're heading out from the moon. See you later, moon. How much Delta V? I used, yeah, I figured I'd used about half of it. And this is going to use another half of what I have now. Yes, this thing might be kind of done. I don't know if I'll be able to make it to Minmus and make it into orbit of Minmus. I might have used too much fuel to land. Which is fine. I'll just send another one over to Minmus. No big deal. Does this have relay capability? I don't even remember. Doesn't appear so. Gosh, it's been so long. I'm sorry, boss. I'm sorry it took me so long to get back up here. You know, I got this light on so you can see me better, but I'll be honest, it's kind of killing my eyes, so I'm going to turn it off. When I'm doing my videos on my other channel, I think it's important, but you guys don't need to see my face when I'm playing KSP, do you? You don't really care that I look ugly without my light on. Yeah, so I watched the guys come down on a Crew Dragon today. It's kind of interesting how they were having problems with the hypergolic fuel on the outside. The parts per million were too high. I wonder if they need to just kind of account for that automatically and just as part of SOP just have it to where they are venting it, or that somehow they are able to render it, like get rid of it or something. I don't know. You know, because once they've gone through the atmosphere, do they need it anymore? Can they vent that before they go out of the atmosphere, and so that it just like burns up in the upper atmosphere? So I don't know. This is stuff I know enough to be dangerous, but I have not done any research. I certainly don't have any credentials to suggest that I know what I'm talking about here. You know, I'm just waiting. I should actually fast forward this. There we go. Let's get to doing some Kerbal. Come on. There we go. Overshot it. Oh well. Alright, let's see how close I got. Ooh. Let's see. F5. Okay, I'm going to fast forward out of this sphere of influence here. let's see how it goes. Okay, so it's still kind of iffy. It'd be in 42 days. Warp to encounter. Yeah, I go all the way around twice. Let's stop the warp. Let's kill the warp. How much delta V is it going to take to back out of this sucker? That don't make no sense. Maybe it does, but let's focus view on this. It'll make more sense that way. Oop. A little bit much. So I might have enough delta V to do this. It'll be a nice polar orbit. I'll need to get this, like, I forget how far, like I had it all figured out in this the last time I was playing. I haven't watched that, so it's literally just going from memory from 2 weeks ago, and Lord if I know. I think you need to be like stupidly close, or like within 100. I don't know, we'll call it 75. So 116, I have 348. It's gonna be cutting it close, man. I don't know if I'm gonna have the delta V to really get this going, but we're gonna try. Give it the old Kerbal try. Boop. Boop. Sorry, internet cutting out bad due to bad storm and hurricane coming behind it. So yay me. Are you up in Florida, I guess? Or somewhere thereabouts. Hope you're safe. Oh, we got something going on here. I don't understand. I think I had put that on earlier, I guess, and it was still on there. Boop. Okay, here we go, boys and girls. Alright. It's not that big of a burn. I'm going to go ahead and just hit it. Whatever. Alright, close enough. No, we want to move you back over to here. Maybe just a wee bit more. There you go. Hello, hello, hello. We are playing some Kerbal. Just trying to grind out some science from Minmus here with the last bit of fuel I have. I need 44. I have 231 meters per second. I will make this. Oh, that's one of the things I love about Minimus is it requires very little delta V to maneuver around it and make things happen. Okay, let's go ahead and fast forward. Ooh. We'll actually wait till burn time instead of being impatient. Okay, 4, 3, 2, 1, burn. Oop, I messed my keys up. Burned too much, darn it. I don't have that much extra Delta V to be messing around like that. Alright, come on. That ain't gonna fly. Literally, it was gonna crash, so. Whoop. Okay, that's good enough. Well, somebody slipped up in the station. Oh, I got a milestone. Entered suborbital flight above Minimus. My bad. We meant to do that. We were going for the milestone. Oy. Okay. So let's see here. Let's see what kind of science we can do here. ABS device. I've already done the atmospheric scan apparently. Yeah, that's worthless. Ooh, look, 10 science. I'll take it. Okay, now, can I not activate, start the multispectral scan? Yeah, I'm between 70 and 250, so I'm at ideal heights. So I've got the scan. Okay, and so now I want to go to this doohickey here, I think. Yeah. All right. And it seems like I already have all the biome data for this object. I've already done that. So did I not have like another piece of equipment? Or maybe this is the wrong craft. Gosh, I can't remember anymore. Yeah, because this, yeah, because I had one that had a fairing. So this is not, this was the wrong craft. I got it into orbit. It's not the right craft, but I got it into orbit. No wonder I had such, I was cutting it so close with my Delta V. This is like, it's because I'm tired, guys. It's the most Kerbal. You know we were supposed to leave that on the surface of the moon, right? Oh, my bad. I got it in a nice, perfect orbit. Jesus. Jeez. I'm saving it anyway. This is its parking orbit. This is where it lives now. Okay, tracking station. Well, I hope you're not watching me to learn how to do this, because this is clearly not the way to do it. Okay, biome scan Mark 1. Different biome scan Mark 1. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe the Kraken got it somehow. I'm gonna have to go like back and look at my old footage. See what the hell, how the hell I left it. All right, so I've spent all my science. What do I need to do? Science data from the space around the moon, the Mun. Kick off space tourism. Explore Kerbal by rendezvousing vessels. Okay. So let's do that. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna make a couple vessels. So you got your Probodobidine, OKTO 2. Let's give it a little bit of power. Got a lot of options here with capacitors. I don't need any capacitors for this thing though. We just want batteries. Capacitor bank, that's too big. That one's more appropriate. Yeah, and it's got plenty of charge. And then probably have... Ooh. Sorry, my phone is so freaking loud. I'm gonna make it a TIE fighter. What is that? That's telling me go to bed. That's my go to bed ding. Gosh, I really want to go to bed too. I'm tired. Probably should, guys. Even though I've like played all of like 20 minutes and did basically absolutely nothing. I brought something that I was not supposed to bring to a place that I was not supposed to bring it. All right. Yeah, that ought to work. Okay. Now we want to put this maybe like down here, and we need some sort of communication. Where's my comms? I can put one of these newfangled things. I love these little face array things. They look so cool and they're so tiny and stuff. Bing. Doesn't that look great? Okay, and we're definitely going to need like a... Do I have a junior yet? I have a Clampotron docking airlock. Junior. Still a bit big though. Docking port junior. There you go. Let's see when this is deployed. Yeah, that ought to be fine. Okay, retract. Oh, I hate that I have to do this every time. Is there a way to just like make that automatic? Like, I'm sure somebody has made a mod or something, but oh, it's just annoying. I go away. I want that. There we go. The electrics for this are like way overpowered, but whatever. Wasting money, I don't care. It's government money. I'm Boeing. That's why. It's because I'm Boeing. I'm trying to do it expensive. That's the point. I'm trying to make money, dude. Like, don't you know anything? Why do it cheap and fast when you can do it longer and make 15 times the money by just delaying and doing it the most expensive way humanly possible? Don't you know anything? Flying rockets under the influence of exhaustion is bad juju. What's the worst that could happen? What could possibly go wrong? We're gonna do it. Just gonna do it. Oh, I'm gonna be yawning right in your ear, guys. Tough. You don't like it? Tough. Don't watch. I'm just here to have fun. Do what I want. Whatever. I sound like such an idiot when I say that. I'm sorry. I actually apologize. That's it? Oh, because of the atmosphere. That's it? $2,000? That's it? That's all I get out of that? 2K? That's weak, dude. Weak. The otter. What's the otter do? I didn't look at the stats. I just threw it on it. Oh, it's definitely more powerful. Liquid fuel engine. No, it wants both. Okay. Walrus. Whew. These are all new. New to me. Agora. I don't even know where they came from. I don't know if they're from a mod or what. An update to the game. Who can tell anymore? I don't. Picking an engine. That's way too big. Okay. Well, I wish I had more Delta V. I guess I could just throw some more dinghies on it. Throw like a couple of these. There you go. Now we're going to go places. Now, you know what I need to do is I need to put an RCS system on here. So I need to go back up here. I need to get an RCS thing on there. Maybe I ought to put it like, oh. Maybe I ought to put it up here. That just gives you some more room between these and your docking, which is always a good idea. Okay. I don't need that little fairing, or that little thing. That looks better. What do you think? That ought to be able to dock. I just need to put some RCS on it, you know? So I don't want the liquid fuel ones. I want to make sure I get the monopropellant ones. Right. And let's figure out where's our center of mass. It's actually way the heck down here. Okay. So these are really cool. If you don't have this mod, I don't know what mod it is. Sorry. But it's a mod. It lets you do stuff. And it has these things on there. The things... oh my god. I sound like such a ridiculous idiot. I'm getting delirious. I hope this is entertaining on some level because I cannot help myself. What? Why only the two? Why aren't the... I didn't undo this image. Like, what? I'm confused. There we go. So now you can pop them in, and they just look great, right? They look like they were meant to do it. And so the other cool thing you can do is you can get the same piece now, and then you can just kind of pop them in like this, right? But now what you do is you right click on it, and you tell it to go like 15. Now it's backwards, but now let's, there we go. And look at that. Look how great that looks. Doesn't that look fantastic? And then you can alt click, and once I push it in, it'll look even better. And just, there we go. I can't do it like up there, but maybe what you do is you do it here, like that, on the quarters, right? And so then you just push them in. They're not perfect, you know. If you push them in too far, they kind of clip and stuff, but gosh, do they look good. It's the most realistic thing. Now you want to move this from absolute to local there. It's still not perfect, but whatever. I mean, doesn't that look great? Doesn't that look like you, like, particularly when you're up in there, it looks like it like it just looks right. You know, and they have little puffs that come out just right. They'll give it 0 flows to 9. I'm sorry, dude. It's not that I don't give them, it's that I don't have any to give. Like, they're all gone. You don't even understand. Like, okay, I presented a business plan to my wife, convinced her to invest $8 grand into my new businesses. That's on top of the $2 grand I've already spent, so we're gonna be 10 grand in. She went for it. God love her, amazing woman. My kid utterly destroyed his room out of anger with a temper tantrum, and then one of my dogs threw up on my carpet. The other dog shit on my carpet. Yeah, I'm done. I have no more left to give. Nothing. I got nothing left. And that's after like having a COVID test a week ago and all the rest of it that happened this past week. This week was a week. Yeah, I got to let loose a little bit here. I think that'll do it. I think that's a pretty darn good thing. Maybe the onlyest thing that I might be missing is maybe having some RCS here, and that's probably overkill. But whether need it, have it and not need it, then need it and not have it. Okay, gravies. Oh, got the hiccups. Okay. So now we'll go to coupling here. Bam. We'll go to payload here. Maybe just do an 875. Yeah. It's like a Ron White cheese wheel. For those who know Ron White, that makes complete sense and is hilarious. For those who don't, I can't explain it to you. Ron White cheese wheel is all I got to say. If you are young, don't worry about it. It's above your pay grade. All right, let's get a little into orbit stage here. Skiff is kind of too big. Oh, that works. Okay, 1.31. Oh, let's go atmospheric. Ooh, that's cutting it close. It's got plenty of delta V though. So maybe I just instead of doing, where was it? Was it this one? Maybe I just throw that one on there. Like that. Yeah, that ought to work. 34, 68. That ought to be able to get to orbit, don't you think? Nice, clean little... I mean, it's just a nice little rocket. It costs 12 grand. It's nothing. Put two of those up there. We'll rendezvous. We'll dock. Yeah, we'll show people we know what we're doing. Okay. So... rigid attachment on. Rigid attachment on. Rigid attachment on. Oh, that's so annoying to have to do. And maybe what we should do... Hi, puppy dog. Maybe what we should do... Okay, thanks for the empathy, Vows. Let's throw some of these things on here. Just to give it the right look, if not also some good control authority. I mean, this thing ought to be able to like turn on a dime. Should be able to put this sucker wherever I want it, between the RCS, between the inline reaction wheel, the small size, and these wings. This ought to go exactly where I want it to go, no matter what. Okay, let's throw this on here. I just need one. And let's well, that sucks. It said nope. Nope. Make Virgin Galactic jealous with that rocket. Well, not quite. apparently. Yeah. So that was a bit anticlimactic. The Kraken got me. Kraken said, "No, you must give at least one fluff to play this game." Hmm. Huh. Screw it. Let's try and get back into it. Even though I'm going to go to bed. I want to launch that rocket. That was like a Rocket Lab rocket. That's what that was. It was like a little tiny Rocket Lab rocket. Yeah. What do you think of Pluto, man? I love this planet. This is my favorite planet. It really is. Pluto is my favorite planet because it's so far out there. It's a binary planet with Charon, um, and it's so interesting that it has so much geography going on, geology. It's got a freaking glacier here. Like, look at that. That's a full-on glacier, and this has such an eccentric orbit that, man, I can't not wait till we actually send like an orbiter out to Pluto to be able to like see what happens like throughout the year, the Pluto year, which is like ridiculously long. But I bet you we're gonna find, if we do that, we're gonna find so much interesting stuff out. I can't wait to like see send if we send something out to like Make, because it's all oblong, so it's got a story. Why is it oblong like that? Is it like bilobial? Is it kind of like a much larger version of it's not called Ultimate Thule anymore. What's it called? Man, what is it called? I don't remember. I'm too tired. Yeah. Yes, Vaus. Planet with a heart. How could you not? How could you not like Pluto? Like, if you don't like Pluto, like, I can't, like, you can like the other presidential candidate. You can pretend like the Earth is flat. You can say all this stuff about all these other things, but if you don't like Pluto, then you can't be my friend. Just go away. It's like that's the only thing I require. Everything else is acceptable, but you gotta like Pluto. It's the one required friendship litmus test. Whew. I'm telling you what, like, I am. This is a super professional stream. I'm feeling it today, man. Please don't throw up again. If you don't like Pluto, you're dead to me. Please don't throw up again. Like, seriously. So I'm saying this to my dog. Look what my dog is looking like. Let's see if I can grab this thing. Is that not hilarious? Looks like he wants to die, right? That's just how he sleeps. That's him being comfortable. Isn't it, Rocky Puppy Dog? Rocky the Puppy Dog. I love how his little front paws kind of look. They remind me of T-Rex arms. that not funny as heck? Oh man, you didn't know you were gonna get the variety show, did you? Let's see here. Get you going a bit back again. Okay, that looks good. All right, KSB, start game. We made it back. Load. Puppy monkey baby? Monkey baby is not something I've ever thought of when I think of my dog. Okay, so let's see if it like at least saved the craft or if that thing is just gone. I was proud of that thing. That thing was about to like be lit. And it's gone. Son of a monkey dog. Okay. Let's build it again. I don't have to think it through now. I can just do it, right? So, batteries there. Battery. And TIE Fighter. And then we had that. Oh, yeah, that. And a couple of these. And we had one of these. And then we had one of these. And then we had one of these. And then I have to put my, well, let's go ahead and get all this. What even is that? I don't even know, guys. There's a ghost in here with me. I'm so scared, you guys. Okay, be right back, see what's going on. Okay, not a ghost. All right, it's an old football Mountain Dew commercial. Okay. Well, you might have pissed off your wife. You just confused the hell out of me. I'm unaware, oblivious. Do you see why I want this to just be automatically? Like, why wouldn't they just default rigid and attached and everything? Okay. Alright, let's get our monopropellant RCS going again. C. trying to like build this as quickly as I can. Okay, dokies. Yeah, that's pretty darn close to what we had. Let's call this Dock Mark 1A. Let's like actually save it. Okay, and then I had a coupling. Boop. Boop, boop. Then I had fairing. Doesn't look as good as the last one, but whatever. Okay, and then I had that one, and then that one, and then I had that one, like that. Yeah. Man, I built that pretty good, pretty quick. Now, one thing I didn't do before that I will want to do is I want to go to show actuation toggles. And because they're not directly straight up, they're pointing a little bit out. I don't want it to be for translation, so I just want it to be fore aft. I don't want it dorsal or any of these others. Right? Same thing with these. I just want it fore aft, not any of the others for those two. Okay, we'll save that. Let's check our staging. So that goes off. That goes, and this goes. Might as well dupe that up. Okay, yeah. Save it again. Oh, I guess I pressed launch. We're launching. I was gonna do my action groups, but I guess not. I'll just manually do it in space. Now I gotta launch 2 of these, right, to dock them, but I'll launch this one, put it in orbit, and then I'll launch the other one. Okay. Should I let the computer do it? Why is it all the way over here? It's weird. $120. All right, launch. Hands off. Yeah, this is definitely all glitched out. Look at that. You can still see the dynamic pressure and the max Q. We must have just hit... Oh no. Max Q's going pretty high here still. Again, I'm hands off, so it's throttling to try and make it to where it's just a minute and a half. 120 seconds from apps, but we're almost there. So all right, close that out. Turn SAS on. Go to my map. Come on, I don't have too terribly much time to do this. Okay, so there we go, 40 seconds. It'll be a 30-second burn. Kraken again. What happened with the Kraken again? And while we're at it, I'll go ahead and deploy these. I'll pin that so I can start the rotator later. Just 2, 1, 0, burn. Okay, I'm done. Alright. So let's get into like a bigger orbit. Let's go into like a, I don't know, 150 kilometer orbit. Maybe even 200. It's easier to dock up there. Got more room to come up from underneath. Okay, apps is nice and at 200. And so we'll just want to circularize that. Bingo. Alright, let's go ahead and adjust our attitude, because I need an attitude adjustment. You need an attitude adjustment, mister. So consider my attitude adjusted. Now it's back on target vector. And bam. So we'll hit time warp. That freezes the wobbliness. Totally real life stuff there, guys. And we'll go ahead and like fast forward to the maneuver. It's a pretty shot. Yeah, it's just a good looking little rocket, isn't it? Alright. Alright. 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm just gonna look right here, really. Pretty darn close. About as close as I think you'll get. Yeah. All right. So let's F5 that. There we go. And we'll go to the space sim. Yay! Okay, it is starting to get to be about an hour since I started this sucker. I do need to get up to bed, so next time it ought to be easier to remember what I'm doing. So I'll be A, because it'll only be a week. B, because I'm rendezvousing. But anyway, guys, Valse in particular, but everybody that's watched, thanks for watching. I hope it was entertaining. I'm sure it was not the most informative KSP you've ever watched in your life, but I was able to relax a little bit, have some fun with you guys, so I appreciate it. As always, whenever you put anything out there in the world, make sure you do it with nothing but love, guys. Bye.